The Paul Lynde School of Comedy. Step 1, always laugh at your own jokes. Step 2, repeat. Classic Hollywood Squares, weeknights at 8:30 Eastern. What are you laughing at?
Oh, shut up.
Previously on Super Greed.
For $1 million, is it Mountain Dew? Yes, it is. $1 million, Phyllis. For $1 million, is it right? You got $1 million. $1 million, John. Congratulations, everybody. $1 million. For $1 million, is it Oreos? You got it.
From Los Angeles, the biggest game show in television history just got bigger. Tonight, one player could now walk away with over $4 million. This is Super Greed. Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Woolery.
All right, thank you, and welcome to Super Greed, where the values are doubled and you can walk away with $4 million. You know, last time we had a group reach the $1 million level, and now it's time for them to decide whether they'll go for the $2 million and maybe even continue on to the $4 million question. So let's meet them right now.
David Giuliano.
Las Vegas, Nevada, dice dealer.
Lauren Griswold.
Charlottesville, Virginia, law student.
Phyllis Harris.
Las Vegas, Nevada, attorney turned homemaker.
Well, these are our $1 million winners right now, ladies and gentlemen. Every group has a common foe. In this case, we call it the Tower of Greed. Let's take a look at it. It starts at $25,000. It then works its way in $25,000 increments all the way up to $100,000. There it doubles at $200,000. For the Super Greed week, we've excluded the $500,000 mark. We go straight to $1 million. We double that to $2 million. We double that at $4 million. You are just 2 questions away from $4 million, Phyllis. 2 questions. Now, because you've won $1 million, you're guaranteed as a team $200,000 no matter what happens. You can divide that among your team, okay? Okay, the question is, do you want to keep the $1 million, or do you want to risk it for $2 million? To help you decide, let me give you the category to the $2 million question. The 90s. $2 million. You're not happy, are you, David?
Ask me later, Mr. Woolery.
Lauren wanted to go, didn't you?
Definitely.
Okay. You're the Terminator? Well, it's going to determine who's going to play and who's going to stay. We'll see, okay? Okay, here we go. Phyllis, Terminator's chosen you. Is there anyone here that you would like to call out and challenge? $10,000, win or lose, and you get their position, too.
As much as I like the $10,000, I need my teammates.
Gonna keep them?
I need my teammates.
Keep them the way they are. Well, David just perked right up on that. He liked that a lot. Okay, so we're not going to take anybody out. Everybody's got money so far. We're putting it on the line. Phyllis will be playing for $400,000. David and Lauren both will be playing for a total of $800,000 apiece. I hope You have no idea how much I want you to win this. I really do. I really do. I'm sure that's probably true. But in my heart of hearts, I really would love to see you win this. Here is your $2 million question. Good luck. I said it was the 90s. Which 4 of the following 8 events occurred in the 1990s? Berlin Wall falls. Jerry Garcia dies. Original Nintendo video game system introduced in the U.S. Exxon Valdez disaster. Clarence Thomas becomes U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Michael Jackson marries Lisa Marie Presley. Johnny Carson does his last Tonight Show. New Coke is introduced. 4 of those events happened in the 1990s. You have no freebie, so it's 4 out of 8. David, give me an answer, please.
Clarence Thomas was definitely appointed during the decade of the 90s.
That's 1. Lauren.
I'm very certain that Jerry Garcia died in the 90s.
That's 2. Phyllis.
Michael Jackson wed Lisa Marie Presley in the 1990s.
That's 3. Phyllis, we need one more answer. It's up to you to answer, or you can pass it off to another player.
Well, David did so well for me last time. I'm passing it on over to David.
I'm glad you did.
David?
The correct response is Johnny Carson's last show.
There are 4 answers, Phyllis. You want to change any one, or do you want to keep them the way they are?
I like him. I like him.
$2 million. She's standing on the answers she has. Let's go. Garcia dies. Yes. 1. Michael Jackson weds Lisa Marie. That's 2. You're 2 away from $2 million. Johnny Carson does his last television show in the 1990s. That's 3. Okay, Phyllis, I gave you $100,000 there. What we're going to do is add $50,000 to that. And actually, we're going to do it for all of you. So this is worth $150,000 to each one of you. If you press the red button, you're going to stop and keep that $150,000. If you press the green button, you're going to go ahead and bet on the $2 million. Maybe go for 4 later. We'll see. So I'm going to step back. You guys make your decision now. Okay. Everybody done? Let's see where we are. David?
I'm going.
David's going to go. Lauren? Lauren's going to go. Phyllis?
The captain says go for it, Ed.
Well, they are 1 question away from $2 million. I've never given away this much money on this show once, have I? Never. This is the most I've ever given away. It's all hinging on Clarence Thomas being appointed to the Supreme Court in the 1990s, and was he? That's the question. That will give Phyllis $400,000, David $800,000, and Lauren $800,000. Clarence Thomas for $2 million. It's right. $2 million. The next step is $4 million, and we'll be back to see if they can do it right after this. Stay with us.
Here's your ring.
Friend or Foe, starting June 3rd only on Game Show Network.
Why do Minecraft singles taste so good? Because every single one is filled with magic. Just follow me. It's the Dairy Fairy who waves her magic wand and mixes milk, magic, and fun.
2 out of 3 kids don't get the recommended amount of calcium. Luckily, when they eat Kraft Singles, they're getting calcium they need and the taste they love.
See? It's the Dairy Fairy who makes every Kraft Single taste out of this world.
That's why America spells cheese K-R-A-F-T.
You know when you're not feeling like yourself. You're tired all the time. You may feel sad, hopeless, and lose interest in things you once loved. You may feel anxious, can't even sleep. Your daily activities and relationships suffer. You know when you just don't feel right. Now here's something you may not know. These are some symptoms of depression, a serious medical condition affecting over 20 million Americans. While the cause is unknown, depression may be related to an imbalance of naturally occurring chemicals between nerve cells in the brain. Zoloft, a prescription medicine, works to correct this imbalance. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right. Only your doctor can diagnose depression. Zoloft is not for everyone. People taking medicines called MAOI shouldn't take Zoloft. Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness. Zoloft is not habit-forming. Talk to your doctor about Zoloft, the #1 prescribed brand of its kind. Zoloft. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right.
Do I have what, Mom?
I have the greatest mom. Lisa's my only daughter. Seems like she's called me every day for the last 11 years. When my mom told me about this unlimited plan, it was such a perfect thing for us. You can talk to anyone who has AT&T long distance at home for as long as you want for $19.95 a month. There was no thinking about it. She just says, "You're doing it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." My daughter is a wonderful mother. She just knocks my socks off. You know?
Call 1-800-REACH-OUT.
Think all salads are created equal? Then you haven't tried the new DQ grilled chicken or the original crispy chicken salad. Made with hot, juicy chicken, cool, crisp lettuce, and our special honey mustard dressing for just $3.99 each. Want a salad you can't beat? DQ's something different.
A dog knows he can always rely on an unsuspecting child for a great, fresh-tasting meal. Or now, Pedigree Little Champions. Gently prepared, then sealed in our revolutionary flavor lock pouch. For the home-cooked taste dogs love.
Classic Hollywood Squares, weeknights at 8:30 Eastern. What are you laughing at?
Oh, shut up.
Welcome back to Super Greed, everybody. David here has $800,000. Lauren has $800,000, and Phyllis has $400,000. I tell you what, this is very exciting for me. I have never given the opportunity to any player to ever go, or a group of players to go for $4 million, and that's what I'm going to do right now. And it's kind of different because Phyllis no longer is in charge of your destiny, David and Lauren. You all three are on your own. You're going to make your own individual decision. Before you decide what you're going to do, and I give you your options, let me tell you what the category for the $4 million question is. Here is the category. Prime time hits. Now, pay very close attention. If you want to stop right now and keep the cash that you already have, press the red button. If you want to go for $4 million, press the green button. It's that simple. Do it now. Everybody locked in? Let's start with David and see what you're going to do, David. Are you going to go? Are you going to stay? Are you going to keep your money? What?
Forget Curtis Warren. Show me the money.
You're going to stop. $800,000 to you, David. Congratulations. Lauren, are you going to stop and keep that $800,000, or are you going to go for $4 million? She's going to keep her $800,000. Phyllis. Well, it's down to you, Phyllis. You've been the captain, you've led this group, and you've done a brilliant job. You really have. If you do it by yourself now, obviously, you alone would be going for $4 million. I have no idea what choice you made, so I'm going to ask you now, are you going to keep your $400,000, or Or do you feel the need for $4 million? Which is it?
As much money as it is, I can't do it without these guys. I'm going home.
Gonna keep for $400,000? Come down, say hello to your team, congratulate each other. Congratulations, you guys. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice, Lauren. Congratulations, sweetie. David, good for you.
Thank you
Phyllis.
so much.
My pleasure. So glad for you. All right. Well, let's meet our next group.
Kenny Snyder,
Hampton, Virginia. I'm a writer and part-time daredevil.
Bob Pappenbrook,
San Diego, California, post-production, and I've been blown up 1,000 times.
Juliana Boucher,
Leominster, Massachusetts, college student. I'm a reading machine.
Charlie Rossman,
La Habra Heights, California, injury lawyer. I've been knocked out all over the world.
Mickey Copenhaver,
Redondo Beach, California, paralegal, and I love to kiss dolphins.
Well, welcome, everybody. I'm glad to have you here. This is very exciting. You're on Super Greed, possible $4 million. It's exciting, I'll tell you. It really is. You know, anytime you miss a question, you're out of the game. So remember that. You're just 8 questions away from $4 million. And as captain, you have a lot of responsibility. You're going to decide just how far you can take this group up the tower of Super Greed. You can stop after any correct answer, keep the cash. You can also reject any answer and replace it with one of your own. Okay? You ready?
I am ready.
Let's play Super Greed. How you doing, Kenny?
Doing great, Chuck.
Good. Nice to have you here. Why are you a daredevil, Kenny? What do you do?
Me and a few friends of mine, sometimes we like to go out and do things like skydiving, dune buggy riding out in the sand dunes and stuff like that.
Okay, Kenny, it's nice to have you here. Here is your $25,000 question. Good luck. According to the popular expression, which of the following would a humiliated person eat? Shepherd's pie, humble pie, mincemeat pie, moon pie.
Having sampled the dish once or twice myself, Chuck, I would have to definitely say humble pie.
He says humble pie. What do you think?
I'm going to accept that answer.
Get out. Humble pie, $25,000. There it is. So, Mickey, you gonna keep that $25,000? You gonna go on? You gonna risk it? You gonna keep it?
We are gonna go.
Gonna go. Hi, Bob.
How you doing?
Couldn't wait to get to you, Bob. I'm doing fine. How many times you been blowed up, Bob?
Oh, thousands.
Why? What?
Part of my job is to put in the voices in cartoons for monsters and evil robots and nasty little creatures, and you know.
Give me an example of one.
Yeah. I feel the need for greed.
Oh. Who was that?
Oh, that's a guy named Rocky Hammerhead.
Oh, good.
Yeah, really.
It's great to have you here, Bob. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And here is your $50,000 question. Answer it any way you want. Any voice you want. Which of the following is the nickname for the British flag? Skipjack, Union Jack, Applejack, it's Crackerjack.
I know the answer to this. It's Union Jack.
What do you think, Mickey? Accept or reject?
I'm going to accept that answer.
She's going to take it $50,000. The British flag is at the Union Jack. The flag of Eastern Kentucky, where I'm from, is You Don't Know Jack. And we'll be back to find out for 75 if they go on. We'll be right back.
All right, you like rock and roll?
No.
It's pure 80s rocks, an all-new collection of 18 head-banging hits from the decade of excess.
I love Judas Priest!
Featuring Judas Priest, Rat, Kiss. Pure 80s Rocks has all the bands you remember and more.
Judas Priest, Rat, Poison, Whitesnake, Scorpions, Cinderella!
Rocks is just $18.98 for one CD plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Call now and receive this awesome Pure Music CD holder with your paid order.
There's no one like you. I can't wait.
Pure 80s Rocks.
Don't like White Snake.
What?
Come on, can't you tell?
Here I go again on my own. Going down that old road.
Pure 80s Rocks also features White Snake, Foreigner,
And be a jukebox hero. He's a jukebox hero.
Autograph, and much, much more.
I don't know any Poison songs. I just know they do their hair and makeup better than I do.
Pure 80s Rocks. 18 heavy metal hits on one CD. To order Pure 80s Rocks, call the number on your screen or send $18.98 for one CD plus $4.95 shipping and handling to the address shown. Call now. Rush delivery available. Also available, Pure 80s, the DVD.
I like country music played by a real hillbilly band.
You can't explain simple pleasures. Like Milky Way. Somehow chocolate, caramel, and nougat melt together for much more than meets the mouth. Milky Way. Pleasure you can't measure.
Now there's one name to know when you're decorating your home, American Blind & Wallpaper Factory. With more products and a new website, it's never been easier. We've been around for over 50 years offering the world's largest selection of blinds and wallpaper. Now we offer that same personal service on our website. You'll discover an unbelievable selection of wallpaper, blinds, lamps, rugs, decorating accessories, and more. All at savings you won't find anywhere else. Visit us now at DecorateToday.com or call to get this free catalog. It's filled with decorating tips, a free blind and wallpaper measuring guide, and savings up to 85% off. UPS shipping is free, and most orders go out in 72 hours. For the best selection, prices, and service on all the brand names you're looking for, call today or visit us at DecorateToday.com, where we make decorating so easy, it's fun.
For your free catalog, call 1-800-708-4710 now or visit us at decoratetoday.com. That's 1-800-708-4710.
So, Mark, tell us about your new show.
Russian roulette is calming. It's a game show that really makes you comfortable. It's easygoing. It's like the kids say, you know, chill. I mean, look at those guys. They're having a blast.
Tune in, drop out. Russian Roulette premiering June 3rd on Game Show Network.
Little help, ladder. Welcome back to Super Greed, everybody. Next question, worth $75,000. So, Mickey, you want to keep the 50? You want to risk it?
Not even a question. We're going.
No question. Here we go. How you doing, Juliana?
I'm fine, Chuck. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Now, you're a reading machine. Do you read a lot of books, or
yes,
just because you're a student, or what?
Well, I'm an English major, Chuck, so I read about a book a day or 1,500 pages a week.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh, that's a
I
lot.
try to keep up with it.
Yeah. Now, do you remember everything you read?
I do have a pretty good memory, so I usually just have to read things through once.
Oh, good for you. Well, good luck to you. Here is
Thank
your
you.
$75,000 question. Which of the following advertising icons wears an earring? Pillsbury Doughboy, Tony the Tiger, Michelin Man, Mr. Clean, Ronald McDonald.
Well, Chuck, I'm going to have to say I'm 100% sure that it's Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean is what she says, Mickey. Accept or reject?
I accept that answer.
$75,000. Mr. Clean doing that earring thing. Kenny is grabbing his ear. Kenny and Mr. Clean both. So, Mickey, you have $75,000. What are you going to do with that?
We're going to go for $100,000.
Going to go for 100?
Yes.
So, Charlie, welcome to the show.
Good to be here, Chuck.
Yeah, you've been knocked out all over the world, right?
That's right.
Is that why?
Well, either a thin skull or a combination of that with my rugby and football background. I received a lot of blows to the head.
Well,
Hopefully I'll be able to maintain my concentration here today.
Like a pretty rugged guy. So, Charlie, here is your $100,000 question. Let's go. Charlie, if you got a head titanium for your birthday, what did you receive? A wristwatch, a metal detector, a fountain pen, a tennis racket, a football helmet.
Titanium. Well, my first inclination was golf club, but I don't see that on there. I don't believe it's a wristwatch. I don't believe it's a metal detector. I don't believe it's a fountain pen or a football helmet. I'm leaning towards a tennis racket, Head being a major manufacturer of tennis.
What's your answer?
Head, a tennis racket.
He says a tennis racket, Mickey. Accept or reject?
I believe that Head is a tennis manufacturer, so I will accept that answer.
Is it a tennis racket for $100,000? Yeah, there you go. Now you're into the big money. Big money. In this round, questions get a little harder, Mickey. Each question has 4 correct answers. You'll be depending on the other players to come up with those answers. And so now, I got to ask you, do you want to keep that $100,000? Do you want to risk it? Before you give me that answer, let me tell you what the category for the $200,000 question is. Famous song lyrics. So now, do you keep the $100,000, or do you feel the need?
I feel the need for greed.
Here we go. That's the sound of the Terminator. We're going to come back to find out who's going to go and who's going to stay right after this.
This is your foe.
Congratulations. When are you due? You're not pregnant?
Friend or Foe, the new game show premieres June 3rd on Game Show Network.
There's never been anything like this high-powered European-engineered machine. With 6 speeds, stainless interior, and energy efficiency that will take you farther on 15.8 gallons than on everyone else's 42.4. The Kenmore Elite HE3T washer. It simply outperforms every other American machine in its class. In fact, it takes doing laundry in a whole new direction.
So what'd you have for dinner? A pound of fried chicken, mashed potatoes, corn and pudding. You? A sliver of trout spritzed with lemon, and baby carrots!
Should have had Hungry Man from Swanson. A whole pound of the good, hearty food that men love. Hungry Man, it's good to be full.
Right?
When it comes to allergies, I'm a grass, ragweed, pet dander. But my allergy medicine wasn't approved for the pet dander. So it was either get rid of it or get rid of Rufus. Why would I keep an allergy medicine that wasn't approved for all my allergies?
Most people with allergies have both indoor allergies, like dust and pet dander, and outdoor allergies, like tree and grass pollen. If your allergy medicine isn't working for you indoors and out, talk to your doctor about switching to prescription Zyrtec. Zyrtec has a proven history of treating both indoor and outdoor allergies. In fact, doctors prescribe it to millions of people all year long. And with Zyrtec, just 1 pill gives you 24-hour relief. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most side effects were mild or moderate. Most people weren't bothered by them enough to stop taking Zyrtec. Ask your doctor about switching to Zyrtec and free samples. Zyrtec. That's Zyrtec. Lots of allergies, just 1 Zyrtec. Starts with just 1 visit to your doctor.
Do I have what, Mom?
I have the greatest mom. Lisa's my only daughter. Seems like she's called me every day for the last 11 years. When my mom told me about this unlimited plan, it was such a perfect thing for us. You can talk to anyone who has AT&T long distance at home for as long as you want for $19.95 a month. There was no thinking about it. She just says, you're doing it. And I was like, oh, okay. My daughter is a wonderful mother. She just knocks my socks off. You know?
Call 1-800-REACH-OUT.
I quit. Feeling lethargic.
I quit. Feeling bloated again and again.
It's time to quit. Quit the cycle of irregularity with Metamucil Daily Fiber Therapy. With Metamucil, you don't just get regular, you stay regular. Day after day, week after week.
I didn't just quit. I quit for good.
And you can, too.
Metamucil Daily Fiber Therapy. Get regular, stay regular.
This is Greed, the show that has given away over $12 million.
Welcome back to Super Greed, everybody. Let's activate the Terminator now. Kenny, Terminator's chosen you, Kenny. $10,000, win or lose, I'll give it to you. You want to call somebody out and challenge them?
Yeah, I think I do, Chuck.
Who are you going to call out, Kenny?
Mickey, I love you, but I got to do this.
He wants to be captain, Mickey. Come on over here. Let's see if he can do it. You get on this side, Mickey. You've been challenged. Kenny, you're the challenger, so you'll be here. Here is your $10,000.
Very much.
I'm going to ask you a question. Buzz in anytime you think you know the answer. The winner will take the loser's share of the pot and play for $80,000. The loser will be out of the game. Good luck to both of you. Are you ready? How many dozens are there in a gross? Kenny?
4.
Sorry, Kenny. Thank you for playing the game, Mickey. There were 12 dozens in a gross, but he got his $10,000, and Mickey still gets to be captain. Well, okay, here we go. Here is your $200,000 question. Good luck. I said it was famous song lyrics. Which 4 of the following 6 phrases can be found in the lyrics to the Star-Spangled Banner? Rocket's red glare, amber waves of grain, home of the brave, twilight's last gleaming, dawn's early light, let freedom ring. Now, you've earned a freebie. That's good to take away one wrong answer for the rest of the show. All the way up to $4 million. You can use it now. You can use it later. It's up to you.
I think we're going to hold on to that.
Hold on to the freebie. That means, Bob, you're the first up.
Well, I know that the song contains twilight's last gleaming.
It's 1. Juliana?
I know that it is Dawn's Early Light.
It's 2. Charlie?
Rocket's red glare.
That's 3. Mickey?
I believe it is Let Freedom Ring.
That's 4. Okay, now, you can change any answer or you can keep it the way it is. It's up to you. You're the captain. You can change one answer or keep it the way it is. I've already said that, but you can still do it.
I'm going to keep these answers.
Feel comfortable with them? Here we go. Rocket's red glare. That's 1. Twilight's last gleaming. That's 2. Dawn's early light. That's 3. Well, I pick all this money out here. It's hard to get a hold of. So what are we down to here? Let freedom ring. Have you sung it through yet? Do you know all the words? Or are you going to do a Robert Goulet on me?
I won't sing for you.
$10,000. Right here. That's another 10. 20 altogether. I don't know how confident you are in Let Freedom Ring as being part of the national anthem or the Star-Spangled Banner, so it's up to you. Want to keep that money? You want to risk it? Go for $200,000.
We're going to go for $200,000.
Okie dokie. You don't seem happy, Charlie. Don't say nothing. Just, how about you, Bob? No, don't think so? Think she should have taken the money? Oh, God. Let freedom ring. Is that part of the Star-Spangled Banner? Home of the brave. Home of the brave. The land of the free and the home of the brave. See, you should have sung it to yourself. I'm so sorry. Well, unfortunately, no one won any money except, well, Kenny. Kenny got $10,000 for his challenge in the Terminator. But thank you all for playing very much. I have a feeling there may not be any love lost between Charlie and Mickey back there. Boy, I tell you, you wanted her to sing that song in the worst way, and I wish she had too. She probably would have gotten it. Well, it's a new show. Got a new group. Let's meet them right now.
Amanda Marks.
New York City, advertising copywriter, and I still go to camp.
Jake Oliver.
New York City, public relations, and I used to be a banana shover.
Teresa Tresevant.
Memphis, Tennessee. I'm a secretary, and I'm an expert at romance.
Kent Coloma.
Livermore, California, editorial librarian, and my first date with my wife lasted 10 days.
Jong Lee.
San Jose, California, grad student. I like to live in the past.
Well, it's great to have you all here. Good luck to you. We're going to be playing for $4 million. You're just 8 questions away from it. You know the rules, right, Jong?
Yes, I do.
Let's play Super Greed. Here we go. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Chuck.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. So where do you go to camp, Amanda?
I actually go to swing dance camp. It's it's kind of goofy, but it's really fun. You take classes all day, dance all night, and you're crippled for about a week later.
Oh, that's got to be fun.
It's awesome.
Oh, I'll bet.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Here is your $25,000 question. According to the IRS, which of the following is a common form filled out by U.S. taxpayers? 1040, 1230, 1490, 1600.
Well, I actually filed an extension this year, and I was postponing filing my 1040.
It says 1040, John.
I accept.
He accepts it. Here we go. $25,000 is a 1040. You all knew that one, yeah? Take a short break. We'll be right back and play more Super Greed right after this.
It looks like you're blushing, but the blushing never really goes away.
I felt so self-conscious. I mean, why is my face always so red?
I thought it was acne, but at my age?
It was embarrassing.
If you have redness on your face that doesn't go away, you could be one of the 12 million Americans with a skin condition called rosacea. Rosacea can get worse if it's not treated, so call this toll-free number and get the facts about effective rosacea treatments that are available.
Now I feel relieved. I know what it is, I know how to treat it, and I'm myself again.
When you call, you'll receive a free booklet that tells you what rosacea is and describes things you can do to help keep your rosacea under control. You'll also receive a free list of dermatologists in your area who can diagnose and treat your rosacea.
Now people look at me, not the redness.
Isn't it time you faced up to rosacea? Make the call today.
This face is looking good these days.
Do the Cool Whip. Summer has begun, family parties, lots of fun. Do the Cool Whip. Red, white, and blue. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. America's berry trees. Cool Whip. Cool Whip's all you need. Do the Cool Whip. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore.
Mystic Music presents Cool Rock.
I ain't missing you out.
The songs are hot, but the rock is cool. With Cool Rock, you get 2 cassettes or 2 CDs with all your favorite hits from the 80s and 90s. Cool Rock remembers the special times. Call now to get this great collection of Cool Rock. Cool Rock contains 35 chart toppers for only $19.95 for cassettes or $24.95 for CDs. Here's how to order.
To order Cool Rock, call 1-800-325-2444 or send $19.95 for 2 cassettes or $24.95 for 2 CDs plus $5.45 shipping to Cool Rock, P.O. Box 1144-Game, Monument, Colorado, or call 1-800-325-2444. That's 1-800-325-2444.
Why do my craft singles taste so good? Because every single one is filled with magic. Just follow me. It's the Dairy Fairy who waves her magic wand and mixes milk, magic, and fun.
2 out of 3 kids don't get the recommended amount of calcium. Luckily, when they eat Kraft Singles, they're getting calcium they need and the taste they love.
See? It's the Dairy Fairy who makes every Kraft Single taste out of this world.
That's why America spells cheese K-R-A-F-T.
Welcome back to Super Greed, everybody. Well, you got 25,000. You gonna keep it? You gonna move on? What are you gonna do, John? Move on?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Jake, how you doing?
Great, Chuck. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm almost afraid to ask this question, but of course I will ask it.
Oh, man.
What does a banana shover? What is that?
Well, I'm sure my grandma's going to be quite proud of me.
I'm sure she will.
I used to work for a performance group, and there's a special effect in the show where bananas shot out of the performers' chests out into the audience. And so I had to sit there with 50-foot tubes and shove them full of bananas. That's it.
I'm so sorry, Jake. You know. But it's good to have you here.
It was just a stepping stone.
Sure it was. Jake, here is your $50,000 question. Good luck. Shoving those bananas through a tube. What is foosball, anyway? Is it a tabletop soccer game? Chinese hors d'oeuvre? I almost said horse duver, but it's an hors d'oeuvre. A floating pool cleaner? A fortune teller's prop? What is foosball, Jake?
Well, my friend Paolo is a real champ at this, and he's schooled me on this many times, so I know for a fact it's a tabletop soccer game.
What do you think, John?
I accept.
All right. Tabletop soccer game, $50,000. There it is. They got it. Gonna keep it? Gonna move on?
Move on.
Moving on. Teresa. Why are you such a romance expert, Teresa? What do you do?
Well, in my spare time, I like to read, and I read romance novels. I've read over 2,000 romance novels. I started when I was a little girl, and you can pick any book that I have, and I can tell you the plot, everybody's name, everything about the book. I always remember everything.
Really? Wow. Are you married?
I'm engaged to be.
Are you? When are you going to get married?
December.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Best wishes. Teresa, here is your $75,000 question. Which of the following is the name of both a popular hip-hop artist and a brand of boxing gloves? DMX, Jay-Z, Everlast, Coolio, Public Enemy.
Well, I love hip-hop music. I sing hip-hop music, and I love this group, and the group is Everlast.
I accept.
John, accept it?
Yes, I do.
$75,000. Is it Everlast? It is. Congratulations. What do you think, John? Keep it, move on?
Move on.
Moving on. Hey, Kent, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks, Chuck.
Kent, I know your first date lasted 10 days. Before you tell me about that, Kent, what happened to your arm? You're in a cast.
I broke it playing soccer.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, how long ago?
In September.
So you're getting... In September? Man.
I just recently had surgery on it about 8 weeks ago.
Bad break.
It'll be off soon.
Tell me about your 10-day first date with your wife.
Well, we met on the internet, and after corresponding for many months, we decided to meet, and we met in Paris.
Did you?
And she's from Sweden, and we met there and spent 10 days in Paris and other parts of France, and a year later, we got married.
Well, isn't that romantic?
It was fun.
Yeah, sounds great, Kent. All right, Kent, here is your $100,000 question. Kent, what company has its headquarters at Checkerboard Square? General Motors, Hershey, Blockbuster Video, Ralston Purina, Paramount Pictures.
Well, I have a lot of family in St. Louis, and I'm pretty confident it's Ralston Purina, which is located there.
It's Ralston Purina, John.
I accept.
Accept that?
Yes, I do.
Not even hesitating, are you? $100,000, Ralston Purina. There it is. Good for you. Well, John, you've made it all the way to $100,000. Of course, in this round, the questions get a little bit harder. Each question now has 4 correct answers. You're going to depend on your fellow players here to come up with the answers. So the question I have to ask you is, do you want to keep that $100,000 or risk it? And before you answer, let me give you the category to the $200,000 question. It's popular cookies.
We're going to go for it.
Going to go for $200,000. Here we go. All right, that's the sound of the Terminator. We're going to come back and find out who's going to go and who's going to stay right after this. Stay with us.
Why do my Kraft singles taste so good? Because every single one is filled with magic. Just follow me. It's the Dairy Fairy who waves her magic wand and mixes milk, magic, and fun.
2 out of 3 kids don't get the recommended amount of calcium. Luckily, when they eat Kraft Singles, they're getting calcium they need and the taste they love.
See? It's the Dairy Fairy who makes every Kraft single taste out of this world.
That's why America spells cheese K-R-A-F-T.
Think all salads are created equal? Then you haven't tried the new DQ grilled chicken or the original crispy chicken salad. Made with hot, juicy chicken, cool, crisp lettuce, and our special honey mustard dressing for just $3.99 each. Want a salad you can't beat? DQ's something different.
Foreigner, complete greatest hits. 20 huge hit singles on one unbelievable album from a groundbreaking career that spanned 3 decades. Including Feels Like the First Time, Cold as Ice.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice all.
Hot-Blooded.
Hot-blooded. Check it and see. I got a fever of 100.
Double Vision. Dirty White Boy.
I'm a dirty white boy. Yeah, dirty white
Head Games, and many more. Foreigner, complete greatest hits. Over 75 classic minutes of digitally remastered Foreigner songs. Just $18.98 for 1 CD, plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Call now and receive this cool Foreigner poster with your paid order.
I've been waiting for a girl.
Foreigner, complete greatest hits. Also features Waiting for a Girl Like You, Jukebox Hero. Urgent. I Want to Know What Love Is, and more. Own Foreigner, complete greatest hits now. To order, call the number on your screen or send $18.98 for 1 CD plus $4.95 shipping and handling to the address shown. Call now. Rush delivery available.
There's never been anything like this high-powered European engineered machine. With 6 speeds, stainless interior, and energy efficiency that will take you farther on 15.8 gallons than on everyone else's 42.4. The Kenmore Elite HE3T washer. It simply outperforms every other American machine in its class. In fact, it takes doing laundry in a whole new direction.
Australian entertainment at its best. Who Dares Wins is next, followed by Press Your Luck and some down-home fun with Family Feud.
Welcome back to Super Greed. Let's activate the Terminator now. Jake. Terminator's chosen you, Jake. Is there anyone here that you'd like to call out? $10,000, win or lose. Take their portion, too.
I'm going to call out Kent.
Kent, here we go, buddy. All right, Jake, you'll be on this side. Kent, you will be here. Here's your $10,000. Is that your good hand?
I'm right-handed for
Right-handed. So no problem there. Okay. If you think you know the answer to this question, I'm going to ask buzz in when you think you know it. The winner will take the loser's share of the pot, play for $80,000. Loser will be out of the game. Good luck to both of you. Here is your question. Are you ready?
Yes.
What instrument are you playing if you're tickling the ivories? Kent.
Piano.
That's exactly right. You got your Jake, but you got your $10,000. All righty, you never know what it's going to the wrong guy. Well, we're down to 4. $200,000 question coming up, and here it is. Which 4 of the following 6 are current varieties of cookies made by Pepperidge Farms? Iberia, Milano, Chattanooga, Chesapeake, Sausalito, Chessman. Now, you've earned a freebie. It's good. You can use it anytime you want. It'll take away one wrong answer, all the way up to $4 million, John. Want to use it now or later?
I'm going to use it right now.
Going to use it right now?
I'm not too sure about this.
Okey-doke. And it's going to take away Iberia. So, best 4 out of 5. Pretty good odds. Amanda?
Yeah, I love these cookies. I've been eating them since I was a little girl, and I'm going to choose Chesapeake.
Chesapeake. That's 1. Teresa?
Well, I've watched the commercials, and I know it's Milano.
It's 2. Kent?
I've eaten these as well, and I feel pretty confident about Sausalito.
That's 3. John, you get the last one.
I don't eat cookies too much. I'm gonna say Chessman.
I'm gonna say Chessman. All right. Now, since you're the captain, you can change any answer that you like if you would like. You can change 1 to something else, or you can leave it the way it is. It's up to you.
You know, Chesapeake and Sausalito sound like geographical names. Chattanooga, that's the only hunch. I'm gonna have to change it. Chattanooga.
What are you changing?
Chessman to Chattanooga.
You're changing your answer to Chattanooga.
Yes.
It's changed, it's done, it's locked in. Here we go. Milano. Yes. Chesapeake. 2 away. Sausalito. That's it. 1 more to go. Of course, it has to be yours, right? The one that you really weren't sure of. That's what I'm going to test you on. But John, here's $20,000 to cover you, just in case you're not that secure with Chattanooga. You changed it from Chessman to Chattanooga. Are you comfortable? You want to keep the $20,000? You want to give it back to me and go for $200?
I want to go for 200, but I'm not sure at all. I'm very unsure. And yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna keep it.
You're gonna keep the 20,000?
Yeah, because I'm not.
Okay. Before we go, anybody here, do you know the answer? Anybody? You know it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It was Chessman.
It was Chessman. He was wrong. Absolutely right. Very nicely done. Good choice. And I would have gone along with you, too. I would have taken Chattanooga because I didn't know. All right. Well, we saw somebody end up take the money. You're going to distribute it among the players. Thank you all for playing. We're going to meet a brand new group.
Monique Jones.
Omaha, Nebraska, Chief Financial Officer, and I'm musically inclined.
Jared Bierlo.
Norwich, Connecticut, writer. I'm a travel junkie.
Elizabeth Rogers.
Santa Monica, California, documentary filmmaker, and I'm a fearless flyer.
Deborah McElwain.
Beverly Hills, California, entrepreneur. I bring sunshine to people.
Ernie Avila.
West Covina, California, mortgage financing, and my brother lost $2 million right here.
Ooh, oh, I know who you are. You're Dan Avila's, aren't you Dan Avila's?
Yes, I am.
Are you his brother?
Yes, I am.
Well, how you doing, Dan? I hope you have a better luck than Dan. He was such a nice guy, though. What a nice guy Dan Avila was. Yeah, I stood up there with him when he went for $2.2 million.
And we were at home.
Oh, pulling for him.
Pulling
I bet
for him
you were.
also.
Well, congratulations to everybody to make it this far. You know the rules, and you're just 8 questions away from $4 million. So, Ernie, if you're ready, let's play Super Greed.
Let's go.
Hi, Monique.
Hello, Chuck.
How are you?
I'm lovely.
Nice to have you here. What makes you so musically inclined, Monique?
Well, about 2 or 3 times a year, I go to New York City to see a musical or a theater play. So that's my
So just by osmosis?
Yes. Believe me, I'm not a singer. My mother will tell you that.
Okay. All right. Well, Monique, here is your $25,000 question. Let's see how you do. Which of the following is the name of a popular sound-activated on-off switch? The snapper, the clapper, the tapper, the rapper.
Well,
I love this question.
I watch a lot of television. I do remember this commercial. I am positive it's the clapper.
Clapper, Ernie, what do you think?
I'll accept that
I'm
answer.
gonna accept it for $25,000. Is it the clapper? Keep it, gonna risk it.
We're gonna keep on going.
How you doing, Jared?
How you doing, Chuck?
Well, now, Jared, you love to travel. If you want a bundled night, where would you go?
I think I'd like to hit every continent.
Really?
Maybe not Antarctica.
Yeah, right. Stay away from there, maybe. Well, Jared, good luck. And here is your $50,000 question.
All right.
Cargo, carpenter, and parachute are all styles of what type of clothing? Are they shirts, hats, pants, vests?
I remember my brother was always wearing parachute pants back in the 80s. I want to say pants.
What do you think, Ernie?
My kids wear them all the time. Yes, I'll accept that answer.
All righty. $50,000. Is it pants? It is. There you go, $50,000, Ernie. Keep on going, he says. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Chuck.
How are you?
Good. I'm very well.
Why are you a fearless flyer, Elizabeth?
I went tandem hang gliding in Rio de Janeiro. And yeah, and everyone asked me how I did it without being scared. So I just decided that that day was not the day I was going to die. And I put my fear in a box and I put it aside.
Put your fear in a box.
And we went.
Oh, well.
So it was a lot of fun.
Well, it's nice to have you here, Elizabeth.
It's great to be
I'd like to
here.
do that myself sometime. Maybe I will.
You should.
But as of now, here is your $75,000 question. And as of today, how many Russian cosmonauts have landed on the moon? 0, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Oh, God, Chuck. I'm really not sure.
Really?
I'm going to make an educated guess, which would be 0.
Arnie, she says 0. Accept or reject?
I'm going to accept that answer.
Why are you going to accept it?
Because I'm a child of the late 60s and early 70s, and I don't remember the Russians ever landing on the moon.
Are they right? Is it 0? You're right. You're absolutely right. Very nicely done. Keep it. Move on.
We're going on.
Go on. Hi,
Not
Deborah.
even
How are
slowing
you?
down.
Fine, thank you.
Oh, good. Now, you're an entrepreneur, right?
I'm an entrepreneur. I bring sunshine to people.
How do you do that?
My company has a specially formulated self-tanning lotion, and in 1 hour, a specially trained masseuse gives you a golden California glow.
Only in Beverly Hills.
Only in Beverly Hills.
Well, it's nice to have you here. Here is your $100,000 question. Good luck.
Okay.
So, Deborah, which of the following is not a color of Tic Tac candy currently sold in the United States? Is it white, yellow, green, orange, or red?
I will have to pick yellow.
She says yellow. Ernie, accept or reject?
I will accept that answer.
Accept that answer.
I definitely will.
$100,000. Is it yellow? Well, it's all the time we have for tonight. Be sure to join us next Friday for another episode of Super Greed, 9 p.m. Eastern, Pacific, 8 Central, right here on Fox. They'll be going for a lot of money. Good night.